Not on Zoom, not in a group chat. But had the whole gang together in one place. You plan. And a big surprise. Jumped into a celebration. Started cheering as a team. Took time to just unwind. Whether it's the mountains that move you or the beaches you love. Step into our spectacular vistas and take back moments. You'll never forget. When was the last time you connected with your people? Not on Zoom, not in a group chat. But had the whole gang together in one place. You plan. And big surprise. Jumped into a celebration. Started cheering as a team. Took time to just unwind. Whether it's the mountains that move you or the beaches you love, step into our spectacular vistas and take back moments. You'll never forget. When was the last time you connected with your people? Not on Zoom, not in a group chat. But had the whole gang together in one place. You plan. And a big surprise. Jumped into a celebration. Started cheering as a team. time to just unwind. Whether it's the mountains that move you or the beaches you love, step into our spectacular vistas and take back moments. You'll never forget. When was the last time you connected with your people? Not on Zoom, not in a group chat. But had the whole gang together in one place. You plan. And a big surprise. Jumped into a celebration. Started cheering as a team. Took time to just unwind. Whether it's the mountains that move you or the beaches you love, Step into our spectacular vistas and take back moments. You'll never forget. When was the last time you connected with your people? Not on Zoom, not in a group chat. But had the whole gang together in one place. You plan. And a big surprise. Jumped into a celebration. Started cheering as a team. Took time to just unwind. Whether it's the mountains that move you or the beaches you love. Step into our spectacular vistas and take back moments. You'll never forget.
We move on to the game 2 of this wonderful Wednesday. The Abwarriors have won the toss and decided to bowl first. SVKM Dynamic Strikers taking on the Abwarriors. Amit at the top of his bowling mark. The umpire says play, and here we go. First ball, Rahul trying to make full use advantage of the power play. Gets a leading edge to it. Dot ball to start. Amit bowling round the wicket to the left-hander. Rahul just carefully pushing it across to the mid-wicket fielder. And the SVKM Dynamic Strikers are off the mark. Rohit on strike. Face Amit. Oh, that's some good swing. Confidently pushed it across to the mid-off fielder and a quick single as well. It's good intent shown by the SVKM Dynamic Strikers batters. Oh, what a shot that is. Slightly short. Rahul rocking back on the back foot. There you go. It's not really short, but got into position early and just lifted it over. It goes over the ropes for a big six. The innings has truly begun now. That's a good follow-up delivery. Angling in into the pads. The batter doing well to make room and just glide it to deep square leg. They'll cross over for a single. Oh, what a shot that. And what a fielding effort. That's the kind of cricket we want to see. Slightly on the leg, a low full toss. The batter sort of sweeping it, trying to get it to the left of the square leg fielder. But what an effort that by the fielder to stop. It's a potential boundary save there. Just a single conceded. And after the first over, the SVKM Dynamic Strikers are 10 for no loss. Paras to share the new ball from the end. A slip in place. Pulled it by Rohit. Boundary towards mid wicket. He had to fetch for it from outside off, but did really well to maintain his shape there. There we have a look. Not really short, but his hands went through right off the middle, and once it beats the infield, there's no stopping the ball. Rolls over to the boundary. Good start for the SVKM Dynamic Strikers. Oh, that's a good ball. That's an appeal. It's off the bat, but there's a run out there. Against the run of play, we have a mix up. And while you are all focusing on the ball, hit the pad or the bat, there's a wicket at the non-striker's end. TFC completely unexpected. All eyes were on the batter. And at the non-striker's end is where we have the first wicket falling. Good pick up and throw by the fielder. And it's Rahul who has to walk back to the pavilion. Played away to point for single. And Tej will come on strike for the first time. Paras going round the wicket. Right on the money. Tej just pushing it back to the bowler. Good cricket all round. Missed his line a little bit, but what a take by the wicketkeeper. Not easy. Standing fairly close. Move towards the leg side and a comfortable grab. Good Yorker. Too full. The ball just moving in the air. batter just pushing it safely to the long off fielder for a single. Down the leg side, this will be a wide. The right and left hand combination is always tough for the bowler to adjust. Paras has bowled pretty well, but we've seen two deliveries to down the leg side on either of the batters. Last ball of the second over. On the stump straight away, and the finger goes up. It's a wicket. The delivery just seaming in as soon as it pitches. Let's have a look at that. There you go. The batter playing down the wrong line completely, and the finger goes up. Second wicket for the SVKM Dynamic Strikers. At the end of 2 overs, it's 18 for 2. Rohit, the batsman who lost his wicket. And it's Kapil who makes his way out in the middle. 18 runs in 2 overs. That's a really good start. But it's the 2 wickets which the opposition will be happy seeing. It's a 4-over power play. So just 2 fielders allowed outside the 30 yards. Amit to continue. A sweep. Oh, that's a good take. The keeper has been athletic. The keeper has been superb behind the stumps, be it collecting deliveries from the bowlers or the return throws. That's fantastic. The bowler getting a low full toss, trying to sweep, good cover up at square leg, and a quick return. Kapil, who's on strike now. Well played, straight down into the cover fielder's hands. Amit bowling a fantastic line there, sticking to that line of uncertainty just outside the off stump, trying to get the ball to move into the right hander in the air. But that's a good cover drive. That's a fantastic shot right out of the textbook. To the pitch of the delivery, Let his hands just flow through. There you go. All across. Right through, kissing the turf. Ball just rolls over to the cover boundary. Beautiful shot to watch. That's a good change up. Slower delivery. The batter slightly late to pick up, goes on the back foot and takes the safe option of just pushing it back to the bowler. Good comeback by Amit. And slightly back of a length. The batter just pushing it or keeping the delivery out. Another dot ball. Just seen 5 of the over, a single and then that glorious cover drive. Last over and he's flicked it, uses his wrist. And he's gone. He's taken in the deep. The fielder was placed perfectly there, didn't even have to move an inch. There you see. You see that swing in the air. The batter just going on with the shot, getting the elevation, not the distance. And a real good catch at the boundary by the fielder. The SVKM dynamic strikers at the end of 3 overs are 23 for the loss of 3 wickets. Aniket is the new batter in. They're going at a decent rate, but it's the wicket which will hurt them. Far as Zaveri to continue. Good front foot defense by Tej. Presenting his full face of the bat. The opening bowling of Abwarriors has been brilliant. Both the bowlers getting some help from surface. Oh, that's a good ball again. Swinging in to the batter. Kept away. And Paras does the cleanup job. Another dot ball. Good cover drive. Pushed it in the covers. They'll get a single. And it's Aniket who will be on strike for the first time in this game. Another left-hander taking guard. Good confidence defense. Paras has stuck to his line in length, not trying a lot of things, just consistently bowling to the area. Again, you see bowling outside off stump, the ball just swinging into the left-hander in the air. The batter not trying a lot of things, happy to just play it away, present the full face of the bat, trying to get their eye and trying to build a partnership. Correcting his line again. Just trying to get close to the stumps. Paras. Batter again just pushing it away, but this time away from the fielder. They take a single, and after 4 overs, the SVKM Dynamic Strikers are 25 for the loss of 3 wickets. And with that, we end the power play. We have a change of ends, and Amit to continue from the far end. Amit to Aniket. Full toss. Pushed it down to the long on boundary for a single. Ball coming in the air. Flicked towards deep mid wicket. They complete one. Are they going for the second? No. Rightly sent back by Tej. Aniket and Tej are building a good partnership. They are getting singles on a consistent basis. They have reduced the number of dot balls. They're still going at a run rate above 6. It's just the 3 wickets which will hurt their eyes if you are an SVKM Dynamic Strikers fan. Amit straying on the leg, flicked it. There's a fielder down there at deep square leg. They'll just take a single. straying down leg, trying to overcompensate on the line. That will be a wide. Fielder running in from deep. He'll keep it down to 1. There's good fielding there. That's a play and a miss. Trying to go for the shot. They can't afford another wicket here. Rightfully, the batters having a discussion out there in the middle. Can be a lapse in concentration, but it's now time to focus, regroup. What a catch. Is it taken? No, it's dropped, but there's a chance for run out. And yes. Is that run out? Yes, it is. Anti-climax of events of sort. Brilliant cover drive. What an effort. Just falling or bouncing off as soon as he lands, but a quick pick up and throw. And look at that precision. The keeper just had to close his palms and just hit the stumps, which is right besides. An all-round team effort. And it's the 4th wicket of Svkm Dynamic Strikers in the form of a run out. Aniket is the batter who will have to lose his wicket. Pawan, the new batter in. At the end of 5 overs, the Svkm Dynamic Strikers, 30 runs for 4 wickets. The Abwarriors have kept things really tight with the ball and in the field as well. Ravindra, the new bowler. Right arm over. 2 full. Driven through the gap, and that will be a boundary. Right to the pitch of the delivery. A textbook cover drive. It's not easy. With the angle coming in, the ball might tend to just sneak into the bat and pad, but that's the control you got to have as a batter. Perfectly placed, perfectly executed shot to get those 4 runs. Oh, slightly short, cut away past the third man fielder for another boundary. 2 in 2 for Tej. He's playing with the field here. He waited for the delivery to come on to him, just opening the face of the bat, ensuring that the ball goes past the third man fielder, and the ball just races across the turf for another boundary. Oh, trying to play it across the line. Got something onto it, but the keeper did really well to stop that. Would be a dot ball. Credits to the keeper for that stop. Otherwise, it would have been certainly a boundary or at least a couple of runs. Casually just pushed it to deep point for a single. Tej has looked really good. He's looked comfortable. He's not afraid to play his shots. He's playing with the field. He'll need to stay there if SVKM dynamic strikers are to get to a big score. Ravindra to continue. Pawan on strike. On the back foot, punched it to the covers. He'll take an easy single there. That's a good confident shot. Read in the length, just pushing the body weight back and showing the ball the direction towards covers. So at the end of 6 overs, the SVKM dynamic strikers are 40 for the loss of 4 wickets. Oh, ho, ho. A cheeky delivery. Just Samir, an intelligent bowler, just floats it across, slower through the air, trying to get the batsman to play a shot in the air or trying to get the batsman to play a fall shot. The batter there showing good composure, staying where he is and just pushing it. Oh, this one's played over covers. over covers there. Proper cricketing shot. Just look at that. He waited for the ball to come and then was the punch to just give it the elevation over the cover fielder, and the ball then just trickles over to the deep cover boundary. Manish Jain is the bowler. Started off really well, conceded a boundary. It'll be exciting to see how he makes a comeback now. Pawan looking good out there in the middle. Again a loopy drive. Is it a wicket? Is it? Oh yes, it is. Seemed confusing, but in the end the umpire has raised his finger. There you see the ball just pitching, the batter playing down the wrong line completely. And the stumps or the bails have been thrown in the air. That's another wicket for the Abwarriors. Manish Jain comes in and after being struck for a boundary makes a brilliant comeback to get the wicket. It's 44 for 5 now are the SVKM dynamic strikers. They are losing wickets in regular intervals. They would definitely want a partnership now. Shravan is the new batsman in. Another run added to the scoreboard as Shravan gets off the mark. The third man fielder does well to cut that off. These ones are always tricky. The batter getting a leading edge, trying to play it through the covers. The batter just cross over for a single. Trying to play the cover drive, play and a miss. Straight into the keeper's gloves. At the end of 7 overs, it's 46 for the loss of 5 wickets. Anisha, the new bowler, bowling from the far end. Oh, what a take. The keeper has been fairly busy, but he's done a fantastic job. Anish using his shoulder, pushing one through quicker. Down the wrong line completely, but it's the keeper who saved a certain boundary for his side. That's trying to. Oh, the umpire signaling it's going over the top. A round armish delivery, the batter trying to sweep it. They're asking for it, but the umpire says it was the height which saved the batter. You could see the Abwarriors are enjoying themselves. It's the respect towards the umpire, which is why it's called a gentleman's game. Oh, he just put his bat, times it brilliantly, get it past the cover fielder. The long off fielder will cut it off and they'll cross over for 2 runs. That was time to perfection. It seemed like he was late on that, but it's the pure timing from Tej. Gets it towards the cover boundary before the fielder could cut it off. Another one slightly off target. It was on the offside tram line and the line belongs to the umpire. It's wide. Trying to get it past covers, this time not successful. It's a dot ball. Another wide down the leg side. Well bowled. Darting into the stumps. The batter does well to keep that out. Another one, the batter just moving slightly in, pushing it to fine leg. He'll take an easy single there. Slightly risky shot, but they get a single nonetheless. So at the end of 8 overs, the sorry, there's one more ball to go. Quicker one, the batter misses. The keeper does well to get gloves onto it. Couldn't hold on, but ensures that there are no extra runs. At the end of 8 overs, it's 52 for 5. planting his foot down, trying to reach to the pitch of the delivery. Comfortable defense. Confident defense by Tej. He's held the innings till now. He's batting on 18. Happy to push that off to covers. Leg buys. Oh, full toss. Shravan gets a lot of an. Oh, the fielder just drops it. A fantastic effort nonetheless. It's not easy against the lights in the night sky. It's not an easy one. The fielder did really well to get to the catch, but was not just able to pouch it safely. It'll be a single, but a chance definitely gone begging for the Abwarriors. Another one, Tej, confident push down the ground for a single. He's playing a calculated knock here, not taking unnecessary risk. Focusing on rotating the strike. Another dot ball. At the end of 9 overs, the SVKM dynamic strikers are 56 for the loss of 5 wickets. Ball dying on the batter, but does well to get bat and ball, gets it to the point region as the change ends for a single. Anish continuing from the far end. Another quicker one with the round arm action. The batter trying to swing it down the leg, getting hit on the pads. Brilliant cover drive. get it past the fielder in the circle, will be a single. Far wide there, keeping the keeper interested. Another wide. Straight on the stumps, respectfully defended by the batter. Slight room outside off, cut away. Fielder in deep point. By the time he collects it and throws it back, a run taken easily. Straight into the hands of the cover fielder. It's through him. And that would allow the batters to cross over for a single. We are just one delivery away from the halfway mark in this innings. Oh, straight into the block hole. Batter gets bat on it. The bowler can't cut it off. And it will be a single. So at the end of 10 overs, the SVKM Dynamic Strikers are 63 for the loss of 5 wickets. And the players will have some drinks.
When was the last time you connected with your people? Not on Zoom, not in a group chat. But had the whole gang together in one place. You play. And a big surprise. Jumped into a celebration.
Ravindra, the new bowler, bowling from the pavilion end. So after the halfway mark, the next 6 overs, we have change of ends, and we'll continue from the pavilion end. The keeper trying to get his field right, and it's Ravindra at the top of his mark. First ball after the break. Nicely played towards the long on boundary for a single. A good start after the break. Fairly wide outside off. The batsman gets some room. It did keep low, but the batter managed to get some bat on it, pushed it towards point. Slight hesitation there allows them to complete a single. Ravindra to continue. We've seen two singles of the first two deliveries. Shravan to face. Bowled it straight, played it back. Dot ball. Another one. Straight on the stumps. Shravan just pushing it back to the bowler. Another dot ball. Bowling it slower through the air. The batter just closing his bat face, getting it besides the bowler. And as the long on fielder collects it, they cross one easily. Room on the offside. The batter just stays where he is and pushes it towards fielder in the deep for an easy single. At the end of 11 overs, the SVKM dynamic strikers are 67 for 5. Manish is the new bowler. At the top of his mark, waiting to begin. Adjusting his field. A loopy delivery. The batter pushing at it. Getting it on the leg side. Will be an easy single. There are no fielders inside the ring on the leg side. So even if the batters get some bat on it, there's easily a run on offer. And with the right-left combination, the fielders have to do a lot of running. They look fit. They look hungry for the victory. Manish over the wicket. Oh, that's a good delivery. That's a fantastic delivery. It was in the air forever, it felt. Pitched, moved in slight enough to ensure that it does not cross the wide line. A dot ball. Another one. Oh, off the outside edge. The batter playing for the one coming in. This one keeps straight. The keeper did well also. Full toss. A low full toss. Hit towards the long on fielder. An easy single for Shravan. He stayed there long. He's batting on 9 of 16 deliveries. But it's Tej who's held the innings together. Now be time that the SVKM dynamic strikers would be looking to accelerate. These two have built a partnership. They have steadied the ship somewhat for the dynamic strikers. Through the covers, he goes past the fielder. They have protection in the deep. It will just be a single. But a good, confident looking shot from Tej. Played it straight down the ground. The fielder has to do a cut. Oh, it's straight to the fielder. Again, an easy single. So at the end of 12 overs, it's 71 for 5. Looks like Ravindra will continue from the pavilion end. A loopy delivery, low full toss. The batter can just drive it into the hands of the cover fielder. A dot to start for Ravindra. Another one. Down the leg, flicked towards deep square leg. As the fielder will run and cut it off. It's a single for Shravan. Page firmly pushed through the cover region. The fielder in the deep will cut it off. It will be just a single. So the big shots are not coming for the SVKM dynamic strikers. Both Shravan and Tej have built a partnership by scoring those singles and doubles. Singles most of the times. That's all singles. It's good bowling. Bowling to your field, as they say. Full toss towards leg. Shravan just pushes it down in the ground, and as the ball rolls to the mid-wicket fielder, they take a single. Oh, that release shot from Tej. Oh, that's a good effort. But it just lands short of the fielder and the ball will go into the boundary up from under his hand. Just look at that again. That is the release shot to the pitch of the delivery. Let his hands flow through the shot. That's a brilliant effort by the fielder there, by Vikram. Ball just falls short. And from below his hand, it just goes to the boundary. A very much desperately needed boundary for the SVKM dynamic strikers. 4 crucial runs added to the total. But the bigger question is this the shot which breaks the shackles? Low full toss, driven confidently through the covers. Vikram will cut it off this time. It will just be a single. Tej moves on to 31 of 31 deliveries. So at the end of 13 overs, the SVKM dynamic strikers are 79 for the loss of 5 wickets. Vishal behind the stumps has been brilliant, as he has been with his captaincy. Samir is the new bowler. Right on the money, the ball keeping low. Dying on the batter. The keeper does well to get some glove on it. Vishal Shah has been absolutely brilliant behind the stumps, as he has been marshalling his troops. He's got his bowling changes spot on. He's had the fielders at the right place at the right time. He's put early pressure on the SVKM dynamic strikers. And while we speak, there seems to be some issue with the ball. The umpires are just getting together, and I think we'll have a change of ball. I think it's the dew acting up. We have a small hold in play as the ball seems to have lost its shape, and the dew does not help either. We've got the umpires having a look at the best possible replacement. And we are back after that break. And the ball immediately shows his magic. Some sieve movement, some swing movement. The batter going for the cover drive, misses it, playing outside the line of the delivery. And what will the change in ball bring to the change in fortunes for either of the teams? The one slightly short, just bounces slightly extra. Another dot. Samir Mogul bowled brilliantly. 3 dots on the trot. Uh, yes, you see that from Vishal. He wants him to bowl inside. This one just misses his line a little bit. Bowling far too wide outside off. It will be a wide. Another dot. This over it felt as if Samir and Vishal are playing amongst themselves. Been a lot of plays and misses. And rightfully Shravan going and having a word with Tej. Tej has clearly been the difference between the side being bundled down and them still being out there at 80 for 5. Batting on 31. This time in the stumps, driven fiercely through the covers. Good effort by the fielder inside the circle, but cannot stop it. But the one outside runs through and covers it. Meanwhile, they just run a single. Sami now over the wicket. Shravan onto the pads. Played away to the square leg fielder for a single. A successful over for Abwarriors. So at the end of 14 overs, the SVKM Dynamic Strikers are 82 for 5. And with that, the umpire signals for the batting power play. 2 overs, just 2 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle. Is this the time we see the SVKM Dynamic Strikers lit up the Air India grounds here in Kalina? They need to get some big hits quite early if they want to give a competitive total. And as the power play is signaled, the best bowler of Abwarriors comes on to bowl. Paras Zaveri. 2 overs, 10 runs for 1 wicket. So the 2 fielders outside are a deep mid wicket and long on. Ring of fielders on the off inside the circle. He makes room, tries to get it through, and he gets that through. There was a gap between the cover fielder and the mid-off fielder. Shravan gets it to perfection and a much needed boundary for the SVKM Dynamic Strikers. They start the power play on a positive note. It'll be interesting to see how Paras replies. Ball number 2. He goes straight down. They have a fielder there. Oh, that's a good job. Using his football skills to best possible use. Ensuring the ball does not get to the boundary. He'll keep that down to 2. But that's good aggressive batting from Shravan. He started slow, but he's slowly coming into his own now. Using those long handle to good effect. Ball number 3. Paras. A slower delivery. Good change up by Paras. The batter can just push it down to the fielder at covers. No runs. That's a good comeback, you must say. Next ball on the stumps. Shravan happy to just push it down the ground for a single. After a 4, it's been good bowling by Paras. Just conceded three of his next three deliveries. Stage back on strike. Be really exciting to see how he performs in this power play. He's been the best batter. He's been the difference between the two sides. Oh, and that's a wicket. Against the run of play, trying to heave it across the line. The ball holding its line as far as gets the ball to knock off the leg stump. Top of leg. As you can see, it playing down the wrong line completely. A desperate shot by Tej. Paras comes back strongly in this over, gets a big wicket. But what a knock by Tej. (32 of 37 deliveries). He's been that one player who's looked apart from the others. Bhavik is the new batter in. Last ball to go off before the 15th over ends. Bowled full, played across the line towards mid-wicket. They have protection there, it'll just be a single. So after 15 overs, the SVKM dynamic strikers are 90 for the loss of 6 wickets. Last 5 overs coming up now. Samir to continue, bowled a brilliant first over. The last over of the batting power play. Bhavik to face. Down the leg side. Be a wide. Oh, that's a good stop. Banged it short. The batter trying to hit it straight down. But a good stop in the follow through by Samir. Hold it short, play and a miss. Bhavik trying to pull that delivery towards the boundary. Just missing it. And a crucial dot delivery. And that's a wicket. Pavik has his stumps rattled. Samir gets another wicket. There we see again. Straight on the stumps. The batter just swinging in the air. Not really covering the line of the ball. And it's you miss, I hit, says Samir. And it's Kedar, the new batsman. Outside off. Trying to cut it. Play and a miss. Samir has just conceded a wide in this over. He's taking a wicket and he's bowled 3 crucial dot balls. Bowling perfect lines. They're not giving away anything to the batter. Bowling to his field, knows exactly where he wants to land his ball and getting that to perfection. Bowls it full, driven through the covers but straight in the hands of the fielder. It's another dot ball. In the stumps, a good Yorker there. Credits to Kedar as well. He did well to keep that out. But just a wide in this over. 5 dots, and which also gets a wicket. So after 16 overs, the SVKM Dynamic Strikers are 91 for 7. Last 4 overs of the innings, and we have a change of end now. Manish has the ball in hand. Shravan started the batting power play on a brilliant note, got a 6 and a 4. Now it's on to him to take his team to a safe score. Manish from the far end. Bowls it slow. Shravan just pushes it down to third man region for a single. Trying to get it on the full, heaved it towards deep mid wicket. There is protection there. Samir picks it up. And it's just a single. You must say that's a good leave. Not far away from the stumps. But down the leg side, it's a wide. Is that long? Yes, it is. The fielder seems to have injured himself, but he's just swinging down the leg side, and that one has comfortably crossed the boundary for a 6. A much needed 6 that for Shravan as well as SVKM Dynamic Strikers.
Started cheering as a team. Took time to just unwind. Whether it's the mountains that move you or the beaches you love, step into our spectacular vista.
With that 600 up for SVKM Dynamic Strikers. That's full toss. Gets a leading edge. Lucky not to get it to carry to the fielder. It's a dot ball. 2 dots after that 6 for Manish. He goes back, safely negotiates it. At the end of 17 overs, the SVKM Dynamic Strikers 100 for 7. Kedar on strike. Outside off. Gets an edge. takes it towards the deep mid wicket boundary and they cross over for a single. Bowls full. Shravan gives it the full Monty, and that's a big six. It was right under his eyes. His eyes lit up as soon as he saw that full delivery. Just clears his front leg and goes slam bang over the bowler's head. That's a big six. A single to follow up an amazing six. That's a smart move. Captain taking full responsibilities. Coming up to stumps. And it bowls in the block hole. Kedar gets it away to the covers and they cross over for a single. Shravan goes for it. Straight in the hands of Paras Haveri at long on. Just a single. Last ball of a mid spell. Pulls it in the block hole outside off. Kedar does really well to get it past the cover fielder. It'll be just a single. Amit finishes his spell. 4 overs, 31 for 1. And at the end of 18 overs, the SVKM dynamic striker is 111 for the loss of 7 wickets. It's last 2 overs to go. Kedar goes over covers. Fielder at long off will run away and cut it off. Just a single. Paras bowling his last over. The penultimate over of the innings. Down the leg side. Be a wide. Outside off. Shravan smashes it down the ground before the long off fielder could even move. The ball has already passed the boundary. Was bowled full, given length outside off. He just throws his bat at it. Back past the bowler for a boundary. Crucial one, much needed. Shravan moves on to 39 of 34 deliveries. He started slow, but he's picked pace at the right time. The batting power play is the time he shifted gears. Onto the stumps, hit firmly toward the leg side, and that's a misfield. That's another boundary. A costly miss that. It was a good ball, you must say. Hit powerfully down the ground by Shravan. And the fielder just lost it completely. Manish there at long on. So 2 boundaries in 2 balls for Shravan. He moves on to 43 of 35 deliveries. Full toss is given it straight back to the bowler, and that's a wicket. Paras Zaveri has made a fantastic comeback after conceding 2 boundaries on 2 deliveries. He bowls one low full toss. Shravan trying to make room and hit it straight back, can only manage it to send it back into the hands of Paras Zaveri, who does not miss out. Big wicket at the right time. Last 8 deliveries to go. Kashyap, the new batter in. Last 8 deliveries of the innings. Seen some amazing hitting by Shravan. It's taken them to a respectable total. Paras bowled it straight into the block hole. Kashyap can only manage to get it back straight to the bowler. Finishing really well there, Paras. Last ball, he tried something different. Just sliding down the leg side. That's a wide. Bowls it wide. The batter throws his bat at it. And over the point fielder at deep point. That's a boundary. Tried to bowl it far and wide. The batter just threw his bat. Went with all his might. Got it over the field, the infield. And the ball just races away to the boundary at deep point region. Important 4 runs. As the Svkm dynamic strikers move on to 126 for 8 at the end of 19 overs. Janak Sangvi to bowl the last over. Straight outside off. Kedar throws his bat at it. It's gone in the air, but it will land safely. We just... Oh, it's taken. It was in the air. It felt as if the fielder won't reach. But that's a good running catch. These ones are never easy running back. But a wicket for the SVKM Dynamic Strikers. 126 for 8. Last 5 deliveries to go. What a catch that by the fielder at point. High in the night sky, swirling, the fielder running back. Takes a brilliant catch. Priyang, the new batter in. Facing Janak. Bowling from the far end. On the stumps. That's a good call. Good call by Kashyap. Knows it's the last over. Crossover for a quick single. Back of a lane, the batter trying to heave it on the leg side, not really successful. An important dot ball in the context of the game. Full toss sent back. There was a chance. Janak not able to hold on to it, and they cross over for a single. There was a chance for a cotton bold. Janak on his follow through, got his hand to it but was not able to just pouch it comfortably. Ball pops out, and while he could gather it, they cross over for a single. So it's Priyang back on strike. Last 2 deliveries of the innings. Oh, that's a good ball. He's able to, or he was able to bounce it. Extract that bounce off the surface, which we have not seen a lot in this game. Enough to get over the top of the batter. Last delivery of the innings. Tries to bang that shot again. Gets it over the infield, and the ball will roll over to the boundary. So the SVKM Dynamic Strikers finish on a high. Let's have a look at that shot again. Throws his bat at it. The point region is vacant and the ball rolls over to the boundary before the cover fielder could cut it off. That takes the SVKM Dynamic Strikers score to 132 for 9 at the end of their 20 overs. We'll be back after a break with the run chase.
And take back moments you'll never forget. When was the last time you connected with your people? Not on Zoom, not in a group chat. But had the whole gang together in one place. You play. And a big surprise. Jumped into a celebration. Started cheering as a team. Took time to just unwind. Whether it's the mountains that move you or the beaches. You love. Step into our spectacular vistas and take back more. Moments you'll never forget. When was the last time you connected with your people? Not on Zoom, not in a group chat. But had the whole gang together in one place. You play and a big surprise. Jumped into a celebration. Started cheering as a team. Took time to just unwind. Whether it's the mountains that move you or the beaches you love, step into our spectacular vistas and take back more. Moments you'll never forget. When was the last time you connected with your people? Not on Zoom, not in a group chat. But had the whole gang together in one place. You play planned a big surprise. Jumped into a celebration. started cheering as a team. Took time to just unwind. Whether it's the mountains that move you or the beaches you love, step into our spectacular vistas and take back moments you'll never forget. When was the last time you connected with your people? Not on Zoom, not in a group chat. But had the whole gang together in one place. You plan and a big surprise. Jumped into a celebration. Started cheering as a team. Took time to just unwind.
And we are back and ready for the chase. 131 required for the Abwarriors. And it's Priyank with the ball in hand for the SVKM Dynamic Strikers. Captain Vishal Shah, who's been having a fantastic game till now behind the stumps, is now standing in front of it with the bat in hand. Here we go. Oh, he's mistimed it. It's straight in the air. The fielder's down there. He drops it. It just pops out of his hand, trying the reverse cup. Very first ball, chance of a wicket goes begging. Been a dream start for the SVKM Dynamic Strikers, but not to be. Oh, that's well bowled. Right on the money, attacking the stumps. Sliding down leg on the pads. Captain wants a run sent back. Makes it inside in time. Priyank has started brilliantly. Apart from the two wides on the first delivery, bowled well. Into the block hole. Played down to the long on fielder for a single. It'll get Captain Vishal Shah back on strike. Gave a chance on the very first delivery. Outside off. Slided it towards leg. Towards the deep mid wicket fielder for a single. The two fielders outside the circle is a deep cover and a long on. Calculatively placed. Oh, that one swinging in. Well played by the batter. Good forward defense. Bowls it on the leg. It's a swipe. There is a fielder there at long on. It'll just be a single, but a good confident shot by the batter. At the end of the first over, the Abwarriors are 6 for no loss. Bhavik to continue. Oh, that one keeps low. The batter taps it to the cover fielder. Dot to start. Wide outside off, wide outside the tram line. That'll be an extra. Hold wide outside off, but this time inside the tram line. The batter getting an under edge. Off to the keeper. Be a dot ball. Vikram facing Bhavik. On the stumps, pulled away. One bounce at the mid-wicket fielder. Is there a mix-up? Throw certainly wide there, allows them to complete a single. But it wasn't without a scare. Quick fire run. Rightfully there's fist pump between the batters. Oh, that's well bowled. Coming into the right-hander. Bhavik, Vishal did really well. Keep that out. Bhavik started really well, just 2 conceded of his first 4 deliveries. Down on the pad, flicked brilliantly by Vishal. And the fielder at deep mid-wicket runs across the turf, does well. It'll be just a single for the Abwarriors. That off cut into the gap. They have protection there in the deep. It will just be a single. So at the end of 2 overs, Abwarriors score moves on to 10 for no loss. Oh, that's a good effort by the field there. He stopped a certain boundary. A low full toss. Guided brilliantly towards the mid-wicket region. Fielder throwing his hands at it. Stopping a certain boundary. Priyank to continue. That's played well straight down the ground. But into the fielder's hands. A dot ball. That's great bowling by Priyank. He's bowling it full, not allowing the batter to get under the ball to get some elevation. He's getting some help in the air as well. Another one which just moves away from the batter, but Vishal using his long handle to guide it to the deep mid-wicket boundary, and he'll get a single. That one came in as well as kept low. Again, Vikram getting an under edge just over the keeper, but the third man fielder will cut it off. So it's another dot ball. Oh, he's bowled that well. That's on the pad. Keeper appeals. Clearly sliding down the leg side. Another dot ball. It's a good over by Paryang till now, which has conceded 2 singles. The pressure truly on Abwarriors now. This one again keeping low, using his wrist to open the bat face, but straight into the hands of the point fielder for a dot. So at the end of 3 overs, Abwarriors are 12 for no loss. Bhavik to continue on the pads. They're appealing for it and the finger goes up. It's a big wicket. It's a very big wicket. The captain has to walk back to the pavilion. Bhavik strikes for the Svkm Dynamic Strikers. And the captain of Abwarriors, Vishal Shah, has to return back to the pavilion. Big wicket in the context of the game. And it's Gaurav who walks to the crease. Bhavik after a successful start to his second over. Oh, that one swinging away from the right-hander. Gaurav going for a big beaming cover drive. Just gets his bat on it and it returns back to the bowler. Another dot ball. Oh, that one coming in. A change up. That one just kicked off the surface as well. The keeper collecting it over his chest. That would make Bhavik happy. Not the best of the conditions to bat. Dew settling in. The weather just cooling a little bit. On the stumps, played straight down the ground. The long on fielder doing his best. He'll cut it off eventually, and that will be a single. A good positive shot from Gaurav, playing it straight round the ground. good shot again, brilliantly fielded by the fielder there at mid-wicket. This one was hit hard. Slightly outside off, pulled it. But he's not able to find that gap. It's the second time that fielder has done really well to hold on to the delivery. Bhavik to bowl is last for this over. Through the covers, over the top. And it's straight into the hands of the fielder. Vikram has to depart. 5 runs. And 2 wickets in the over for Bhavik. Just look at that. That one moving away from the right-hander. The batter throws his bat at it. Off the bottom. Gets the elevation. But it's safely pouched by the fielder there at deep covers. After 4 overs, Abwarriors now 13 for the loss of 2 wickets. Paras is the new batter in. 2 wickets in the over for Bhavik. Started off with a wicket and ended with a wicket as well. 2 overs, 5 runs for 2 wickets. Brilliant spell by Bhavik with the new ball in the power play. And with that, we'll have a change of ends. And as the power play ends, 5 fielders allowed outside. So you'll see this field spreading up. Paryan to continue with the change of ends now. We'll have the comfort of 5 fielders outside. Good cover drive straight into the hands of Cowfielder. Slight misfield there, but they'll eventually scamper across for a single. The SVKM dynamic strikers are clearly attacking. They have 6 fielders inside the ring. Just 3 outside when they can have 5. They have their tail up. They've just got a couple of wickets. And they're looking to make things difficult for the Abwarriors. Paryang outside off. That will be a wide. Play and a miss. Trying to pull away, could just manage to get it off to the long on fielder. There'll be a single. And with that, Paras is off the mark. Confident stroke from Gaurav straight down the ground. The long off fielder will cut it off. They'll cross over easily for a single. Played it straight down the ground. And there's a misfield, and that's a boundary. That ideally is supposed to have been just a single straight into the hands of the fielder at long off, but it goes straight through him, and an important boundary for the Abwarriors. She'll add 4 runs to their tally. So after the end of 5 overs, the Abwarriors score is 21 for the loss of 2 wickets. The required run rate is slowly touching 7.5. They'll need to keep the scoreboard ticking. Kapil to bowl from the far end. Oh, that's good delivery, but a good confident stride by Gaurav. Pushes it to the point region and will take an easy single. Flighted delivery, trying to play it off the back foot. Misses that. Lucky didn't turn enough to hit the stumps. This time he's successful, pushing it off the back foot. The fielder gives it a chase. Eventually he'll cut it off. And just a single. He tried that in the previous delivery. Not successful. This time getting it past the fielder. But could just manage a single. You see the impact of the dew there. The players have to wipe out the ball to be able to grip the seam. Quicker one on the stumps. Gaurav just going on the back foot and pushing it to the cover region. He'll get a single. The scoreboard has slowly started to tick now. They're consistently rotating strike. It's a good sign. Partnerships building. Flighted delivery, steps down the ground, lifts it over, and that's a big six. Paras Zaveri made full advantage of that flight given by the bowler. Steps down, lifts it over, and the long on fielder was just a spectator watching it fly over his head. This time, quite flatter, goes back on the back foot, deft touch towards point, and an easy single. So at the end of 6 overs, the Abwarriors move on to 31 for the loss of 2 wickets. It's Aniket with the ball in hand. Flatter one on the stumps, flicked away towards leg. Long on fielder will complete the chase. And they have just run a single. It's hit the bail. Is that an overthrow? Yes, it is. That's smart cricket. That is what alertness is all about. Given it a good rip, gave it the required flight. Paras just stepping down and defending it back to the bowler. Flighted on the pads. There's an appeal, and the umpire says no. Straight a one. The umpire says it would have gone down the leg side. Paras wanting to play across the line. Shot outside off, cut away through the gap, and it will eventually get to the boundary. At a point, you felt the deep point fielder was in race, but the ball eventually wins it comfortably. 4 important runs added to the tally. On the stumps, Paras does well to get that away. He'll get a single as he's able to somehow get it away towards square leg for a single. Flighted, darted in. Gaurav does well. Slam it down the ground. It will just be a single as it's safely collected by the long on fielder. After the end of 7 overs, Abwarriors at 39 for the loss of 2 wickets. Couple to continue. Flat rock back on the back foot, pulled it away towards deep mid wicket. There is a fielder there. It'll be just a single. Outside off, gets his bat, and it's past the fielder. The point fielder is giving it a chase, and eventually the ball will win. It's an important boundary for Abwarriors. It was a quicker one bowled outside off. Paras does well to get some bat on it. And it's going to be difficult for the spinners to grip the ball as the game progresses. They're already seeing the towel being used to wipe seam. It's not going to be an easy job for the SVKM dynamic striker bowlers. Given it a loop, plays it over, covers, and that's another boundary. A confident shot from Paras. Planted his foot outside off, went through the shot, got the elevation. Ball, just one bounce and over the cover boundary for a brilliant 4. With that, the run rate has now moved over 6. As well as the required run rate has dropped down under 7. Good partnership for the Abwarriors. Oh, this one a lot quicker, giving him the room, but Paras not getting any bat on it. Be a dot ball. Into the pads. And the umpire says no. Paras attempted to sweep, not getting any bat on it. Hit the pad. A desperate appeal from the SVKM dynamic strikers. But the umpire says no. So after being struck for 2 boundaries, Kapil has managed to squeeze out 2 dot deliveries. Last ball to finish his over. Sighted. Brilliant shot by Paras, this time to the left of the deep cover fielder, and it's gone over the fence. It's a 6. A powerful strike by Paras. Again, Witt given outside off. Driven fiercely in the air, and it goes over the top of the boundary for 6 runs. Costly over. 15 coming of that. And after 8 overs, Abwarriors are 54 for the loss of 2 wickets. Kedar comes into the attack. Start off with a wide. Pulls it straight. Gaurav goes over the top. Lands safely. And as the fielder cuts it off, it will be an easy single, which will bring Paras on strike. Had a brilliant game so far. Bowled quite economically, got a couple of wickets. Currently batting on 34 of 18 deliveries. He goes straight down the ground. And that's a big hit. Dead straight. Fuller length delivery, got under it. Lofts it over. Straight back over the bowler's head for a big 6. He is in a hurry to finish the game off. Good delivery. Quite full. Almost a Yorker length. Paras weight back. Pushes it down to deep mid wicket. Rotate strike. Gaurav going on the back foot, punching it back to cover fielder. It'll be a dot ball. We've already got 9 of this over. Still 2 more balls to go. Bowls it short. Gaurav goes on the back foot, slaps it at deep square leg for a boundary. Brilliant shot. He just rocked back and swiped across to get it through to deep square leg. Still a ball to go before this over finishes. The last couple of overs have been really productive for the Abwarriors. They seem to have got the game under control. Yes, Svkm'S dynamic strikers need a wicket here desperately. Not so short, but Gaurav tries to play the pull, gets some bat on it. Your dot ball as it's collected safely by square leg fielder. So at the end of 9 overs, Abwarriors are 67 for the loss of 2 wickets. The Abwarriors require 66 from 11 overs, exactly at a run rate of 6 per over. That'll be a wide. Short, cut, straight into the hands of the point fielder. That'll be a dot ball. Bowls it in the stumps. Paras somehow gets it away to deep mid wicket, and while the fielder can collect it, they run two. It's good intent, good positive cricket. Not leaving any chances of scoring runs, converting the ones into twos, being busy out there in the middle. Wide outside off on the back foot, cut. Point fielder manages to stop it, but not cleanly. And they get an easy single to bring Gaurav back on strike. Some misfield and an easy single there. Straight down the ground, dot ball, straight to the bowler. Wide outside, cut away, but they have protection there. Shravan bowling to his field, they'll just get a single there. And at the halfway mark, the Abwarriors are 73 for the loss of 2 wickets, and it's time for drinks.
Whether it's the mountains that move you or the beaches you love, step into our spectacular vistas and take back moments you'll never forget.
after the drinks break, change of ends, and it's Kashyap who's being handed the ball by the captain. Starts off with a loosener, outside off. Paras pats it towards deep point and takes an easy single. On the stump, and that's the wicket. Against the run of play. Gaurav trying for a big shot. Ball sneaking between the gap in bat and pad. Takes an edge. And castles the stump. Gaurav, who has to walk back to the pavilion. And it's Manish who will join Paras out there in the middle. Kashyap strikes on his second delivery of his spell. Slightly short on the back foot. Played away to the deep point fielder by Manish, and he gets off the mark. Full toss. And it's shown the way by Paras. And that's a half century for Paras. 50 of just 27 deliveries. He joined there in the middle when the team was in a spot of bother. But he's got them right on track with a quick fire 50. This one, a freebie. Kashyap on the stump. Paras does really well. Good front foot defense. You respect the good deliveries. Confident shot, but straight into the hands of the cover fielder. It'll be a dot. And Abwarriors at the end of 11 overs are 79 for 3. And it'll be Shravan to bowl from the pavilion end. Glided the ball towards leg side and complete an easy single. Oh, that's wide outside off. An extra run to the Abwarriors. Down the leg, glanced away to square leg. They'll get another single. Oh, that's a good ball. It bounces off the length. Catches Manish by surprise. Lucky not to get any bat on it. He's played it out straight. There's a chance. Fielder stops midway, takes it on a bounce, and they get an easy single. Could have gone for it easily. There was definitely a chance there. Didn't time it too well. Did Manish. Lucky. Pull on the back foot, cut away. There's protection in the deep. It will just be a single. That's a wide. Another run, form of an extra. Down the leg, flick confidently. Straight into the hands of the mid-wicket fielder, and they'll complete a run easily. So after 12 overs, Abwarriors are 86 for the loss of 3 wickets. They require another 47 runs from the remaining 8 overs with a required run rate of just above 5.8. Kashyap to continue. A back foot push. Straight in the hands of the cover fielder. A slight misfield, but does not result in any run. Full throws his bat at it. There is protection at deep point. It'll just be a single, but a good shot nonetheless. Hold shot between the gap, cover and cover point, but there is deep covers. The deep extra cover fielder is cut it off. It'll be an easy single. They have 3 fielders outside the 30-yard circle on the offside. So clearly, Kashyap bowling to his field. They have a plan in mind. They're sticking to that. Manish on the legs, flicked away hard. No protection there, and that's a boundary. Let's look at that again. Straying on the pads and just a slap. Ball will easily roll away to the boundary. Outside off, left touch, 2 deep point, an easy single. On the stumps, played straight down the ground. Chance for the fielder there. No, he's happy to stop the runs. He'll take it on a couple of bounces, throw it back straight to the bowler. Meanwhile, the batters complete another run. So at the end of 13 overs, Abwarriors 94 for the loss of 3 wickets. They just require another 39 from the 7 overs. Rishabh Shah with the ball in hand. Gives it flight, bowls it straight to full. Rolls his wrist over and gets it to deep mid wicket for a boundary. There's Manish. Sparas, I'm sorry. Trying to take it on the full. Wanted to sweep it. Gets an edge. The long on fielder runs in and cuts it off to keep it down only to a single. trying to take it on the full. The batter misses, the keeper misses, and the ball is running away towards the boundary. Fielder gives it the chase, eventually manages to stop it, while batters complete 2 runs, be handed over in the form of byes. Played to deep mid wicket for a single. Looking for an overthrow. No, it's not. Full batter trying to get under it. Plays it straight down the ground. Easy single. And that brings up 100 for the Abwarriors. They've got to the target in 13.5 overs. Just require another 33 runs to win. Still have 7 wickets in hand. And both the batters looking really comfortable at the crease. On the back foot, cut away. The point fielder does well to hold on to it. Rishabh will finish off with a dot. So at the end of 14 overs, the Abwarriors are 100 for the loss of 3 wickets. Bhavik to continue. His last over was a fantastic one for his side. Got 2 wickets, 2 big wickets. Gave a couple of runs in that over. He's come back now, trying to create an impact. Straight away, hitting the stump. Batter doing well. Keep that out and they get a single. Down the leg side, flicked away, no fielder there. That's easy runs for the taking. And Paras is batting brilliantly to be able to make maximum use of that. There you see again, straying down the leg side. Just helping the ball on its way. No one deep there at fine leg, square leg region. That's an easy boundary. That gets the required runs under 30, as well as the required run rate under 5 for the Abwarriors. Oh, that's straight into the block hole. Played really well by Paras there. And they also sneak in a single. It's too good a delivery to not get a wicket on. But the kind of form Paras is in, seeing it like a football there. Played straight back by Manish over the fielder at mid-off, and that's another boundary. No protection in the deep. Taken full advantage of that. Len delivery, going through with the shot. Enough to get it over the fielder at mid-off, and gets an easy boundary. Slightly short, pulled away. No protection in the deep as well. It's another boundary. 2 in 2 for Manish. This one, you see, not really short, but he's rocked back, made it into a short delivery, and placed it to perfection between the gap. Straight into the block hole. The batter does well. Slap towards mid wicket, gets bat on it, and they'll cross over till the time the fielder juggles the ball and sends it back to the bowler. So at the end of 15 overs, Abwarriors are 115 for the loss of 3 wickets. They just require another 18 in the last 5 overs. Really exciting to see how fast they finish it. Or do we have some magic left? Some rabbit out of the hat, which the Svkm dynamic strikers still have to pull out. Shravan with the ball in hand now. And a dot ball to start. Another one. Another dot ball. See Manish trying to walk back towards the bowler to get it on the full. Shravan doing really well to keep it wide, outside the batter's reach. This time he walks and gets it through towards the fielder. There's a chance, there's a slight hesitation, but they eventually make it safely. Straight into the hands of the fielder, but it was a very early call from Paras, and he completes the run easily. Wide outside. Paras going over the top. And it's a big 6 over covers. Not an easy shot to play. There you see, not a bad delivery. Wide, full. He gets under it and gives it the elevation. And it clears the boundary easily. That 6 takes them just 11 runs away from a comfortable victory. He goes for another one, this time over long on, and it's another 6. He's in a hurry to finish it. 2 balls, 2 massive 6s. One on the off, one on the leg. This one a half volley. A length delivery, and he takes full advantage of that. Just 5 more required to win. Paras moves on to 73 of just 41 deliveries. He's been the difference. He came in when his team was struggling. But as soon as he came in, he made this game his own. Took his time, settled, and then just went berserk. He goes straight back. Is it the end? No, there is a fielder there. It'll just be a single. But now the Abwarriors just require 4 runs in 4 overs to finish the game. Nitish comes into the attack. For the last 4 overs, it's change of ends. From the far end, Nitish with the ball in hand. Just 4 required in 4 overs for the Abwarriors to win this game. In a rather comfortable position. The Svkm'S super strikers are being battered out in this game by Paras Zaveri. Shot, rock back on the back foot towards deep mid wicket. The fielder will cut it off. It will just be a single.
When was the last?
The quicker one onto the stump. Manish on strike. Manish plays it straight down the ground. Long off fielder will cut it off. And it will be just another single. So now just 2 runs away from victory. They're doing it fairly easily now. Happy to knock it down the ground and take those easy singles. Paras back on strike. On the back foot, cut away. A quick single. Manish completes it easily. And with that, the scores are level. Just 1 run away from victory are the Abwarriors. A convincing one to say the least. Field still spread out. And that is it. Played it towards deep mid wicket, a single, and the Abwarriors win this game in 16.4 overs. Paras Zaveri finishing the game off, staying not out. Convincing victory for the Abwarriors. With that, thank you so much everyone for joining with us. We enjoyed presenting these two games. Wonderful Wednesday. We'll see you soon with some more convincing and more challenging games. Thank you so much.